2019. So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome to a nice video which I'm going to be doing to end 2019 and pretty much welcome in 2020. I typically do this every single year. It's basically me reviewing my year, how I found it on YouTube, what we've done on the channel, man, and just really what's been going on. It's a very chill concept. People always seem to enjoy it, me included. So let's go ahead and reminisce, man. Let's see what we got up to through 2019. All right, so we scroll all the way back to the very beginning, looking back on 2018. Now, I said this one was one of my best years, and I remember how much fun 2018 was, but 2019, it's been another amazing year on the channel, man. So the first video we posted in January was Day Shift at Freddy's 3. Oh, man, that is a throwback. I remember playing through this one, too. So we had Day Shift at Freddy's, we were doing the forest. We did this, and it actually did really good. Then I never did another episode after it, so what the freak? We were doing 3 random games. We were doing Resident Evil. Of course, that thing popped out of nowhere. We had Dark Deception coming through. Look, Resident Evil, here we go. Subnautica Below Zero. Look, this is just one single page within. This is why this is fun to do, man. It's cool to look back at everything we did. So let's go back to the beginning. One of the first games we checked out was Day Shift at Freddy's 3 on the 2nd of January to welcome in the year. Default, pick from a list, or surprise. I remember they gave us that. I'm all about them surprises, so let's go. What did they give us? Oh, man. I feel like I recognize this. How's it going, phone guy? Wow. Hey, boss. Well, yeah, the Day Shift at Freddy's game has always been a crazy series that we did in the channel, made by Direct Doggo, and I've enjoyed it from the very beginning and all of its stupidity. If I remember correct, and if I actually go on my channel, hold up, one of the most popular videos, 3.6 million views right now. This is Day Shift at Freddy's Part 2. Like, that goes to show, man, it was these videos here which were the staple of growth, and this is nearly 4 years old, I think. Hold up, let's see. 8th of June, so this is coming up to 3.5. Bro, lose the mustache. The Forest was another great one. Like, so many people was asking me to check this one out, and I went ahead and did it, and we got to the ending, and there is a new Forest game being made called Sons of the Forest, which, again, we're gonna check out. Big Chungus the meme, and then we played the 3D Chungus game. Oh my god, what was this intro? This was when there was that mafia thing, wasn't it? Oh my, no. Oh my god. You're an idiot, dude. Actually transition. Yeah, this man who's got the form of this one. Okay, now seriously, nice clip to come back to. Run off the map, and I don't want to do that. Jeez, my guy, you do not look what happened to you. Now, 3 Random Games was a series I did quite often on the channel throughout 2019. It was actually one of the staple series, and it still is. I have taken a little bit of a break through December because I wanted to just like take a break from playing constant copious random games, and then this way I let some of the better games then appear. Resident Evil 2 Part 1, 24th of January.
Stop moving. Also, you need help. Stay back.
Gosh, no, should have never said that. We got this man in big trouble. That zombie getting a snack. Yeah, this game was fantastic. This was a game I'd waited the longest time for because I never actually got through the original Resident Evil 2. I was too scared as a kid. I would get to the police station and then just quit the game. Coming up as well now, we've got the new Resident Evil, which again, I'm so hyped to check out, dude. That's going to be amazing fun. Resident Evil 3 is another one I never took down. Subnautica Below Zero. That video nearly at, what the freak, 500k views? Ah, what a beautiful looking game. I'm so excited, dude. 2020 is, I think, when this game is going to fully release, and you guys may have noticed that I've actually held off a little bit from Below Zero, just simply because I want to experience the full game and the story. Like, I remember when we was actually checking this game out, it was mostly a sandbox. There were snippets of the story here and there, but it then led on to nothing else. You know, I might check this game out, though, again, early January 2020, because I think there is a lot more been added right now, and it might be, like, close to finishing anyway. Ooh, we had Dark Deception through this month, too, going into February. Oh, my gosh. Bro, the Night Watchers... They were so frustrating. I remember trying this for hours, trying to take down the Night Watchmen, and I nearly gave up. This, like, ending part, I never even uploaded, dude. I thought it was too late on the game. Chapter 3 also came out through 2019, and Chapter 4 is on its way, I think, fairly early in 2020, so another game we're looking forward to. Bro, The Walking Dead finished up completely. Wait. What the freak? Did it seriously finish up that long ago? Hold up. What? Oh, my God. It was in March of this year. I swear it was like 4 months ago. I remember this whole dilemma as well with Telltale Games because they actually went out of business during 2019, and I think The Walking Dead nearly finished at episode 2, so we would have never ever had closure on this story. Fortunately, it was able to get picked up though by another company, and as a result, we managed to finally experience the ending of The Walking Dead. What a treat that was as well. Nice closure for the game. Yeah, we had Article 13 too. This is still an ongoing thing. It's like Article 13/15 or 17. I don't even know what it's called anymore. That is like a whole thing to explain, but the concept of that was very, very detrimental towards YouTubers creating content, and a lot had to speak up about it. The new recent one is actually Copper. Article 13, if I remember correct, served to completely block channels from uploading, so there would have been like no content from anyone in the EU. I don't know really how they're adapting that. I'm sure they're being like logical and trying to figure that law out, but I'm still kind of concerned. The zombie game I'd been waiting for is titled Days Gone. The first series as well, which I really tried something different. Now, usually I check out games which are around about 10 to 12 hours maximum, but Days Gone was a commitment. It was a 30+ hour experience, and it was something I just wanted to try. I remember the inspiration behind that was Jacksepticeye. He played God of War, and he was doing like 3-hour parts every single time. I just figured like, yo, I want to try this as well, and I also want to do it with future games. It's a totally different playing game. It's more of like an open world exploration with the story entwined, and I think that's what made the length of the game so much. And I think Dying Light 2 does something somewhat similar. That again releases in 2020, a game I can't wait for, dude. Because I was thinking like, everyone's talking about game of the decade. I'm on the fence about Dying Light seriously being that for me. I don't know why it struck such a chord out of everything I've played, but Dying Light just, it was just the perfect game for me. The perfect concept. I'm a massive fan of horror games, adding like a parkour system within it, and also times where you've got to sneak and be nice and quiet, alongside the tension that you could feel at nighttime. I thought it was perfect, dude. Oh man, we had FNAF VR. That came out over 6 months. I'm speechless. I can't believe how fast the time has gone. Now, this game right here completely revolutionized the way that we see FNAF as a whole. It's always been this completely static panning thing. It wasn't even like a 2D, it was like a fake 2D experience. And then to go from that to this VR experience where you can literally look around the animatronics and you're seeing like, these dudes are like 9-10 foot tall, and you're looking at them with their heads like this big. It was terrifying, and it was the perfect concept. I remember playing a VR experience in FNAF that someone made, and they did a great job of it. And it just kind of set the bar, and the way they did this like FNAF VR experience with the mini games entwined within in different settings, just fantastic. It was great, and it fitted exactly what FNAF did. Now, Just Shapes and Beats also came at this same time, and I remember nearly not posting this first episode because I didn't think people would be that interested in watching it, but I mean, the views speak for themselves. One of the most unexpected series I ever did that a lot of people ended up enjoying, and yeah, it turned into a great music experience with a lot of support, and I want to give a thank you to the developer. He helped me out through the copyright issues of this game. He literally contacted the music holders, and he made sure that they released the claims on my videos, and it just made the game so good. That's why I can't play G-Dash, guys, because copyrights just come left, right, and center, and there's no one I can contact for it. Oh, we also hit 2 mil throughout this year. That was on the 10th of June, 2019. Nice milestone. Really cool. Oh, man. In July, we began our Minecraft series. I can't believe how long ago we began that already. It's crazy. And perfect. 1 mil? This episode was so embarrassing when I look back. Like, by part 2, I remember thinking to myself, like, no, bro, why are you doing what you're doing? Well, I think it was here where I was mining stuff. Or I tried to mine, like, the stone with, I think, a wooden pickaxe. No, I used a pickaxe on a tree, and I was like, why the freak am I not getting the wood? It was so, guys, it was so embarrassing. I'm actually planning to come back to Minecraft in 2020 at some point. What I really want to do with this series is, once the game updates come back, I don't know if we'll start a new world or if we'll continue. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, we had Kindergarten 2 coming through during this time as well. That was such a great experience. I love the kindergarten humor. I love how just ridiculous the game's concepts are. It's perfect. We had the Blair Witch, we had Man of Medan, and we began as well our Undertale experience, our first ever time playing through this. Now, I know I've not done the genocide, guys. I'm not sure how I want to tackle this because I know how difficult it's gonna get. I've been debating doing genocide as a live stream series. Once I actually get into the mindset of live stream more, which I want to do throughout 2020. Secret Neighbor updated. I think it's updated again, so I plan to check that one out. We had some new tab stuff. Superliminal, a gem that came from nowhere, and honestly one of my favorite indie games to this day. I really love that experience. Ice creams popping up, the Ayuwaki. Then we get to present day, where we checked out Just Shapes and Beats again. We had Simulacra 2, which we're going through, and we probably beat by this point. I am recording this on the 21st of December, guys, so there is going to be uploads I'm not including in here. This has been such a fun year, though, for games. There's been such a diversity of stuff that we've done, and I have made some changes to the channel as time's gone on as well. I feel like I've gotten a lot smarter with the way I was editing my content, and I'm glad that a lot of you are still enjoying it, because the effort that's going into it is still a lot. I actually got someone to start helping me through editing my videos, and also someone else helping me through making my thumbnails, and it's really proving to start saving me a lot of time. You guys have probably seen the video as well, but I ended also 2019 by making a purchase of my first house, which I've actually not been able to move into because, again, I'm having to just record videos. It's taken up a lot of time. But I'm planning to focus on doing that through January, which may mean that I will have more breaks or more days off in between the uploads in January, or try and figure out something. Maybe we edit less just during that. Again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But this year, there's been a lot of change, and I think 2020 as well is going to be another year of a lot of change too, and some amazing games coming out. Like, I can only run a few off the top of my head, but I think Cuphead is getting an update. I've been waiting so long for that. We've got Dying Light 2, Resident Evil 3, so many other games which I can't think of right now because literally it's just a bombardment of so many new titles. This year, there's so many good AAA stuff coming out, which again, I might actually dip into and try and do something which I did with Days Gone with the whole like hour-and-a-half episodes. Now, let's talk about plans for 2020 and things I want to bring to the channel. I didn't do as many try not to laugh challenges this year, or basically reaction-based stuff, and that was because copyright got so aggressive towards the first half of this year. It was absolutely insane what was happening on YouTube. There were people, myself included, who were getting copyrighted for half-a-second video clips within a video that's like 15 minutes long. Like, when you break that down, that is crazy, dude. So in a video that's 15 minutes, there's 900 seconds. Half a second means that it was 1/1800th of the video, and then from that, they could claim 100% revenue and claim that whole video in their possession. YouTube has now finally came in with a new feature where people are not allowed to do that. You're allowed to freely use clips that are between 2 to 5 seconds long, and if people try and make a claim, it is not valid. It is removed straight away. They brushed up a lot on their copyright tools. If a company goes ahead and tries to claim a clip, YouTube now makes, I believe, those companies specify the segment where that video is claimed, and then you click a button which says remove, and it's just gone like that. You do nothing else. This is perfect, man. Like, this is what this platform needs. So it's good to see them listening and actually adding features for the creators. It means that I can actually be broader with the concepts and videos that I'm doing with less concern about actually getting copyrighted all the time. So during 2020, I want to bring that back. I want to start some new stuff. I want to begin live streaming. It's another way to connect with the community and something I feel like I've missed out on doing. And I especially want to do charity streams. Like, I haven't been doing any of those, and it really sucks. This is just a handful, though, of things that I want to do for this channel in the future. Mainly, though, this was just to look back over all the series that we did through this year and just remember them. And I guess if you guys want to check them out with maybe something I mentioned, you can go ahead and do that. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Hopefully, you guys have a good start to 2020 and you've had an awesome 2019. Or hopefully, as well, you guys have had a pretty decent decade. Everything's going to always have its ups and downs, but I hope for the most part, it's been fairly steady and on the uprise. Let me know what your guys' plans are for 2020 as well. It'd be cool to read some stuff in the description down below. But for this video, this is what we're going to leave everything here, and I hope you did enjoy. If you did, why not drop me that like rating? And hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Of course, I hope you did enjoy, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.